iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. iDiskiTimes.co.za. Kaizer Chiefs 1, Orlando Pirates 0. Sometimes you don't understand why people do the things that they do. Now I understand why former players don't watch PSL matches. It's very, very difficult. Very, very difficult to sell PSL matches. The lack of quality is palpable. It's really a shame, really. Well done to Kaizer Chiefs. 3 points, that's all that matters. But really, if you look at that game, you can't even sell the highlights of that game. To say someone must rewatch it would feel like torture. Tso Vilakazi, you are Mr. Soweto Derby. You've scored a lot of goals in this fixture. What did you make of this fixture, sir?
Ngibulise wena, ngibulise Junior Khanyi, ngibulise Machaka, ngibulise Drake. Ngibulise nanemakhaya. Cela support njalo la iDiskiTV. Ngizobeka nje njalo ngijike futhi.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Nkewu. You know, maybe mhlambe yami ingqondo it's somewhere else.
Stick your mind, sir.
Ayekho la. You can't have Lodge, Pule, Saleng, Ndlondlo. 4 ball players against Kaizer Chiefs that they don't have ball players. And then you can't even, because they only had 2 shots. Epalin, Ega Pule, Ega Lodge. With these ball players, something is wrong. Or either they put them in wrong positions, or to coach and put them in a sense of but was complementary with their play. Because it's for me, it's impossible. It's impossible against that defensive Chiefs and Yazum with the weak. But they couldn't even 1v1 take the men on, take a shot. You know, yeah, but he Derby anyway. Well done to Chiefs and Shield Zolongati. Chiefs Basdalindo yabo eyalena singayazi ukuthi yini, but they will win. Good kanjani, I don't know, but they will win. Pirates, they were supposed to dominate. Pirates is supposed to dominate the game with the ball players about now. But I knew at the end what the Chiefs will win. But they couldn't even dominate the game. You know, they started first half. They've got an upper hand with Chiefs, and the Chiefs now we born good as in Ile Springbok Valley says by Esazio now good I La Valley like Kruger National Park Valley Zopel. But all of a sudden now how now Chiefs say Milemanja now Chiefs is over saying they play those passes with the bruiser. But Mr. Nkewu, I don't know whether is it now should we point now coach why players they can't see to commit an opponent 1v1 defender, are we challenge La Payana so that somebody will make a run and then play a spacing or 1-2 give boxing? Should I say it's a coach or it's players? Ansaz Gutimanje Suzotin. And this type of a game, this is a game where I believe I played the game. I know Uguti, you don't need a coach. Games like this, you don't need a coach because we might know when ourselves, we must have that confidence to go and show people. I mean, expect everyone is there to show them Uguti, this is what I can do. But all these players, they fail to do that.
Yeah, all of them.
All of them, they failed. That's why I'm asking myself, when you want to say man of the match, why? Because of that ball, it's worrying.
Maybe they struggled. So actually, I now today of all days, I actually feel sorry for the people who have to select a man of the match, because there's no man of the match in this game. No. Not a single player is a man of the match, but there's an obligation for someone to be given the prize. Today, I understand it. Not Tuguti, I think that was the right decision, but I think today of all days, they were like, what the hell do we do? Because all of them were so weak that we don't know who's going to be the man of the match.
I don't know. Again, Chiefs, who are that game, Abanama red card. But the irresponder, it's always, are you a responder? Or no, responder late or I respond. I always ask Mr. Nkewu, and I want people also to bang my team. As a coach, Mr. Nkewu, when you plan with 11 you plan with the 10. Because anything is possible in the game. Sometimes when the amasapo akaphelele, one player gets injured and then udlala 10. Then you know, okay, madlala 10, this is how we're going to shift. This is how we're going to play. Mas 11, my opponent, my shorter, this is what we need to do. Immediately with that red card, take on Tuzan. And you always get a red card. Defenders, our opponent, are the ones that are getting red cards. So why immediately can't you respond? And say, okay, red card, no red card, this is what we practice. If you team is shorter, immediately go in. We are minus Allah, we have your etala paya. Then we are shoot, okay, now I'm putting Tula behind the 2 strikers, use it with frustrate the opponents. It means good now they are gonna be having more less numbers, but more at the back. Now you don't have to worry about defending. Now you need to worry about how can I get a goal? How can I create chances because of Laban by a shot? But to other is failing to do that. Now I know he's gonna have an excuse of no, but I did make a change. I'm keeping Lutoli, Afara Usukhot, and I'm keeping Lusitebe, Afara Hippo Baptiste. But again, when you make those changes, don't make changes for the sake of making changes. Make changes because of there must be changes in the play and the combination play. Like now we've got the striker, we've got Ulonduza. It means we're gonna play crosses again. You've got Usaile on the right. You've got Umtu. You've got Ulonduza Umatila. So there must be something. So you need to plan such things. But to other yambono one band, Mara udlala using the width of no crosser, my players. I don't know whether is it something inch or a because when you use the width, it means your players that are using the width, they've got a good technique, they can put those crosses. But still, the same players that are using the width, so it's disappointing to really watch a derby that we expect the players. Good derby, we know Guti Melesibone, individual brilliance, Sibone up 1v1, take the men on shy target or score. But we had to see that even the skill so Guti has Usbone skill is right now in this derby. Yin is a trend. Fandak.
He was creating that highlight. Like the way they think about the game is that every time I have the ball, at least 3 times, then Uvino snap or snapper, I win the compilation in 1 minute, and then it will get 500,000 views. That's the mentality of these kids now.
I'm worried if that's how we showboating skill. If we call that a skill, then it means there's a lot that we need to learn in our football, because a skill is where you get the ball, you take the man on, use your skill. That's how you use your skill. But when the ball is there and then you're jumping on top of the ball and you are not minusing an opponent, what type of skill are you showing us? Because a skill is when you're going to use it and minus an opponent, create space, you create a space for yourself, you minus so that you can go and attack. That's how you need to show us the skill. But the skill is I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, these young kids are incentivized to do short clips, and then 500,000 of you will watch those short clips. You like them, you will share them. They do shit in the game. They do nothing, absolutely nothing. No goal, no assist. They get paid 200,000 to do it, and you will share those clips, and of course it will trend. Vino Snap is a very, very, very big photographer in South African football, and a lot of other YouTube channels as well, just like us, are making a name for themselves by taking clips of these kids, and they trend all over the world with the players doing absolutely nothing but jumping on top of the ball. iDiskiTV, iDiskiTimes, or sports betting. Thank you for watching us.